Hey guys, first and foremost, I wanted to say I hope you are healthy. I hope you are safe. We are healthy. We are safe right now during this pandemic, this virus going around, the shutdown. We pretty much self-quarantined. We're in South Louisiana where the cases are high. We've only been going out for basics only when needed. We've been pretty much sustaining off a lot of our reserves we have from our deep pantry and stuff like that, and only gone out for the simple basics. But I wanted to talk a little bit about that because going out for that, I've seen a lot of people using gloves, surgical gloves, latex and non-latex, in a manner to try to protect themselves in something, the case like the scenario I'm going to talk about, getting gas, where they might not have been doing it the best way possible to protect themselves and to protect their family. A lot of times when I did go out, I've seen people drive at the gas pump. They already had their gloves on when they drove up in their vehicle, got out, pumped their gas, got back in their vehicle, same pair of gloves on, and drove off. Think about this. This vehicle, relative to me, is clean from the virus. It's a little dirty now, but that's because we can't bring it to the car wash. But I know me and my wife are the only ones touching it right now. The people in our household are the only ones touching this vehicle. The people in our household are the only ones that's going inside this vehicle. So to us, this vehicle is relatively clean. Therefore, I don't wear my gloves inside or when I'm touching this vehicle. But when you go to get gas, the gas pump is what is susceptible to potential biohazards that might infect you. Now, let me share a little bit something with you about myself, for those of you who don't know me. Before I started working in the oil field, I did over 10 years working in the gaming industry, casinos, where I worked in security, and my particular job was, I was one of the first people who showed up whenever somebody got injured or sick or anything like that. So I had required training necessary for that job on how to deal with pathogens. So that's a little bit of my background. That's not my only medical training, but that's a little window into my past that I'm sharing with you today. So I do have some experience in using surgical type gloves to protect myself from possible hazards. Now, going to the gas pump. Like I said, your car is relatively safe to you. Unless somebody else is touching your car that may be contaminated, the car is not contaminated at this point, dealing with this virus. Now, different scenarios, you may or may not have surgical gloves at your disposal. If you don't, a simple grocery bag or plastic bag from your home that you know is not contaminated, not one you get from the store that day, but one that you know is contaminated. You could use that in absence of a glove to handle the gas pump and what have you. Just beware that modern bags, being thinner and thinner material, will have holes in them when you get them. Inspect the bag that you are planning on using and try to use a part that does not have holes, or a bag that does not have holes if you have it. But relatively speaking, the car is clean to you. The gas pump is not. Say you do have gloves, surgical gloves. And I prefer to use non-latex gloves, and I am reusing an old knife sheath as a glove over right now to when I go out, so I have gloves on me for this situation. Now, I have the gloves. I don't want to use them on the car. I want to use them only on things that may be potential. So I'll get everything I can ready to use to pump the gas. That involves getting my hand sanitizer out, opening the door to my gas cap, removing the gas cap if you have one in your particular vehicle, and getting the method of payment out of your wallet. In this case, I'm just going to use a random card and placing it where you can get to it without touching the vehicle. From there, I will don my proper PPE, i.e. the surgical gloves. these are not the best fit. So a little bit like O.J. Simpson when I put these on. But beforehand, before I go too far, let me go ahead and say I apologize for any profanity I'm going to say used in this video, because it's to get a point across. It's something I don't like bringing to my channel. I don't like bringing politics, religion, or profanity to my channel, but in this case I think I'll make an exception. Alright, so pretend or imagine that the gas pump you are working with to get your fuel that you need is covered in dog shit. That's the best analogy I could use for that. Go ahead, get your card. Once you put your gloves on, put your card in, set it down without touching your card, touching your vehicle. That card is now potentially has viruses on it. I know it's a little extreme, but go with this. Go ahead and enter your data, select your fuel grade, fuel your vehicle. Do not touch your vehicle with your gloved hands. Do not close the door when you're done. Now that you're done, for demonstration purposes, like I said, imagine the gas pump is covered in dog shit. I'm going to use this chocolate sauce to prove my point. Now, I don't want to get this on my car. I don't want to get this on my bottle of hand sanitizer that I'm going to use to sanitize my hands after I'm done. So I don't want to close the flap of my gas cap. I don't want to put my gas cap back on my vehicle. Put the hose back up and move your gloves properly. To do that, don't matter if you're left-handed or right-handed, pick a side, pinch the palm of the glove, and just remove the glove. Notice this hand's clean, no chocolate sauce on it. Take the hand that's still gloved with the loose glove, ball up the glove in that hand. Now, no matter the size glove, even if it's a little small for you, when you flex your wrist a little bit, you will have a little gap. Put your finger underneath the glove like that and pull the glove off without touching the outside of the glove. There you go. And dispose of this properly. Throw it away in a garbage can. Don't just throw it on the ground for somebody else to touch. Now, from there, is my hands clean? Possibly not. See, I got a little chocolate sauce on me right there. From there, I want to get my hand sanitizer. I want to put a good, healthy dose of it on there. Clean my hands. Clean the bottle too with the hand sanitizer, because you done touched it with hands that might not be clean. So clean your hands good. Maybe get you another little dose if you don't have enough. Clean your debit or credit card you use to fuel. Set it back down. Put the hand sanitizer back down. Finish cleaning your hands. Now put your gas cap on. Close your gas cap. That is how you do it. Pick up your equipment. Go on with your life. Well, thank you for watching. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family. Remember, we're all in this together. Have a good day.